Now back to looking for
Baseball bat.
clues.
Before you cripple yourself.
What is this doing here?
Apparently my carry weight's getting pretty big. Pretty high up there.
Red paint?
Red paint? Let's see if there's any other clues around here. He had red paint over there.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Only the robots are left alive here, apparently.
Quite a setup they had down here.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Driving right through your paint cans, apparently.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
That piece?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
I love having a high charisma stat.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Wait, what one? Oh, that one.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must assail.
It could actually be trees in space, though. Doesn't matter if I'm carrying too much and can't run.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save just because I want to get the line for it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing.
Ooh, got it.
Will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last gun and now I can't find it.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
Something weird about the eye on that.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Let's go question someone else. What's this?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers.
Wait a minute. This is the anti-radiation thing, though.
Remember? Oh.
Does it not work?
No.
I think that radiation thing doesn't work.
I just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Auto-saving.
Oh, hello again. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh,
You have any
well,
thoughts?
That's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really.
Critical of
I tried
Mr.
to let
Parker.
her handle all the money stuff.
Spider robot,
Was
spider
there
robot.
something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh,
This guy
well,
seems
I'm
mostly
a
useless.
scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. Not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help
It's
with the
post-war.
investigation.
Who the hell would be
Was there
classifying it?
something else, Detective?
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Okay, might not have been the person.
Maybe later.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? And besides, Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Huh.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
The war blows over. I think it already blew over a long time ago.
I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real
How do you find
doctor.
anything in here?
Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly,
I could steal their bullets.
time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to be ready.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Where's the other robots? There's nothing in there. Showers? What would RoboBrains need with showers? That's just sad. They have their own fake beach. But the water's still radioactive. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go check this. It's in a vault, so it shouldn't be radioactive. It's not. Or is it? I haven't gotten any radiation yet. Oh, completely healed up. Have to find more people to question on the murder most foul.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Did anyone go over here? You're just the concierge guy.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid.
Uh-oh.
But, she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research.
Well, looks like that's going to be it for this one.
Something has
Hopefully
happened to her.
this finishes.
She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Have a good day. Bye-bye.